Hello Internet, Colorful Arty's back to bring you more Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons Cursed. In the last episode, we beat the first dungeon, the Naru dungeon, and we absolutely decimated the first boss with our bombs. And in this episode, we're going to head eastward to hopefully prepare for the second dungeon. And this is another gimmick from Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. This is Maple the Witch. And if you run into her like this, you both drop a ton of stuff. So you get to basically, it's a free-for-all who can get the most stuff. And she, as you can see, she has dropped a ring, which is not uncommon, but it's still not, like, doesn't happen all the time. But it's still always nice to run into her if you aren't playing a speedrun. Watch where you're going. You just hit Maple, the Great Witch Syrup's apprentice. Thanks to you, all the stuff fell out of my bag. The Great Witch will be mad. I can't find any Lon eggs, and now this. I'll just take the stuff you dropped too. Finders keepers. Yeah, well, I get the ring. So Maple tends to try to get the good stuff first, like you. I'll remember this. So Maple, like the Gasha Seeds, she appears after you defeat a certain amount of enemies. And she'll only appear in certain locations on the map, so it's not like, oh, you can go onto like this screen and Maple will appear. She'll only appear in very specific locations. In here, you've got Malon. My dad, Talon, went to climb Mount Cuckoo, so I have to care for our hens, but there's so much I don't know. Yeah, that's foreshadowing. This, she's a part of a giant training quest, which we're actually going to start very soon. The training quest in this game is so you can get the upgraded sword, the Noble Sword. We are definitely going to do that. So let's head back to Horon Village for starters. Ooh! You got a Gasha nut. Check what's inside. A ring was inside. And that is why you should always plant Gasha seeds. I don't like planting them in Horon Village. They tend to give you, like, pretty bad stuff. And actually, no. I want it to be winter in Horon Village for a couple of reasons. Spring. Autumn again. So as you can see, I'm changing the season just by going in and out. And it's not a set pattern, it is random. There we go, now it's winter. So, now that we've got bombs and ember seeds, there's a couple things we can do. First thing, if you remember in the mayor's house when we went in earlier, there is a cracked wall. And now that we have bombs, we can blow that up. And we get another Gasha seed. He had a secret one in the back room. I don't know why he sealed it up, though. Oh well, I'm not complaining. Another Gasha seed's always nice. Oh. For some reason, we can't get rid of snow just yet. We're gonna get an item fairly soon that'll let us get rid of snow. And time to show the other thing ember seeds can do. If you see a tree like that, it's probably good to burn it, just because a lot of them have secret holes underneath them, which can net you a lot of rupees. It can also take away a lot of your rupees, but whatever. And here's an ember seed tree. If you ever get low on ember seeds, just go to that tree, but you'll only actually get ember seeds from it in the winter. Now, so this is one of the holes. If memory serves, I think this guy gets you money. Yep, shh, don't tell. And he just gave us 100 rupees, and that's one of the cheaper ones. Some of them like almost fill your wallet completely, but some of them also take a lot of your money. So this guy, and he can't read his book because there's no light. So we're just going to light the torch, and now we can focus, so here's the Cuckoo Dex. It's the result of many years of Cuckoo research. And this guy also has a cracked wall. Ouch. Don't stand next to your bombs when they blow up, they can blow you up too. And the reason I wanted it to be winter is so we can walk across the ice instead of falling in the water. Because Link, as you know, Link in 2D Zelda games does not possess the natural ability of swimming. You need to get flippers for him to swim in 2D Zelda games. Kinda weird, but eh. So that's the, yeah, we're gonna go this way. But if you want, you can use the ember seeds to burn the tree to get the piece apart, but we don't have any purpose for that. Wait, young traveler. I'm a wandering prophet, Sakura. Ah, I feel it. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. The four seasons are calling you. Make no mistake. The Temple of Seasons is still hidden in this world. If you can find the temple, then pay a visit to the spirits who live there. Surely they can help. Farewell. That guy's kind of lame. He appears several times throughout the game, and he literally just interrupts whatever you're doing. So, welcome to the Woods of Winter, the second area of the game. If you can go through this log, but we can't actually do anything down there yet. And it's the Psalm of Storms. We'll visit that guy later. And these are moblins, and these are pea-hats. Pea-hats might be my least favorite enemy in the entire game, just because you cannot damage them unless they're on the ground. And if you've got the Cursed Rain on, they take quite a few hits to destroy. In fact, I think they take 2 hits to destroy, even on regular mode. And that's not good. Oh, man. Okay, at least one of them had a heart. And if we go over here, interesting music, and it's horrible! A temple, fell into Subrosia. What's a temple? Subrosia is a secret place. I must return in secret, without being seen. So that's Rosa, and we're gonna basically follow her. The thing is, here's a minigame, we can't let her see us. If we do, we have to start this game over again. And you can't enter Subrosia, which is the next area of the game, without following her. The portal just will not appear. So basically, she's pretty easy to avoid. Just always be on the move, hide behind the trees that are available. And also, do get used to this, because we will be playing a harder version of this minigame later on in the game. Where instead of avoiding one person, you have to avoid 2. This scene is this screen is kind of evil for the minigame. There's only one tree, and she pulls a really dirty trick at the end. Just hide behind the tree, and alright, so she's gonna look around. Don't run away from the tree. She comes back and looks. It's such a dirty trick. Everyone's gonna get caught there on the first time. And then she just vanished. Cut the grass and secret portal. That portal does not appear if you don't follow her here. For some reason, she literally makes it appear. So we enter, and welcome to Subrosia, the land of lava, which, despite its very ominous nature, is actually probably less dangerous than the normal overworld. The volcanoes have been acting up because of the temple. So I've always wondered what the heck Subrosians are. Are they hooded men? Or are they blobs? I always thought they were blobs because they're taking lava baths. Ah, what great lava. A lava bath is the best thing after practicing the Subrosian dance. So if we go down here, this is the Subrosian dance hall, and we're going to be playing a dancing minigame. This is the Subrosia dance hall. Good dancers get a prize. We're about to practice. Would you like to dance with us? Heck yeah. Then join the circle. Need instructions? Yeah, sure. Try to copy what I do. On do, step right. On da, step left. On D, hold a pose. Don't mess up the bump into the people near you, got it? Yes. Okay, let's dance. So this is kind of like a rhythm game. I probably won't be talking much during this because I kind of have to concentrate. I'm not the best at rhythm games. But you don't have to be perfectly precise. And also, if you don't know which way to move, just literally look at the way he bobs his head. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, you do need to do... Actually, no, you don't need to do the Subrosion dance, actually. However, it does make your game a lot easier. Yeah. I messed up there. It doesn't help that I'm not actually listening to the music right now. I can kind of hear it, but it's very quiet. No, I don't need instructions. And for some reason, the game screen... I need to just stop talking during this. Because I cannot talk and chew gum at the same time. Or talk and do the Subrosion dance. Okay. Do, boom, boom. Gla, gla, boom. Yeah, so you notice I'm totally off rhythm, but they're still letting me pass. There's a much harder version of this in Oracle Ages. It's called the Goron Dance, and I just need to concentrate right now. Really? Really? Aw, come on. This is like a throwback to my very first time doing this version dance where I stunk. I like it when they do 3 of the same move in a row. That's easy to remember. Come on! I did the right move! What the heck? This is ridiculous. This is gonna be the entire video, just me messing up the dance. I hope this is still entertaining. In all seriousness, this is funny how I keep messing up. Come on. Yes! You're pretty good! You're the best dancer today! Yeah, right. Here's your prize. We get the boomerang and use it to stop enemies in their tracks. You can also hit faraway switches. So this... You don't actually need the boomerang in this game, I don't think, but it really, really helps. Oh my gosh, well... I'm basically gonna hurry to the Temple of Seasons and end the video off, basically. Because I wasted a ton of time on the stupid subversion dance. Ugh. For those of you who are wondering, no, I normally don't suck that bad, but, like, if you have to talk while doing it, it's much harder. You finally come! When the temple was buried, I thought perhaps you wouldn't come to see me. This Temple of Seasons is where we 4 spirit seasons reside. I've waited a long time for you. Do you like spring or summer, fall perhaps? But no, you must love winter. Get the Rod of Seasons and visit us who wait in each of the 4 corner towers. So now we actually get the main item of Oracle of Seasons. Right in here. In this dramatic hallway with dramatic music. And... pretty. You got the Rod of Seasons! With the powers of the season spirits, it can change the seasons. Did we mention we love seasons? Now bring the Rod of Seasons to us season spirits in the 4 towers. Man, they love throwing that word season around in this game. So right now, all the rod can do is, like, you can swing it like your sword and it'll knock enemies away from you. Which, that actually has its uses, but we go to these towers and we can power it up. Alright, so the game intends you to need the boomerang to hit that switch. Or you can use a bomb. So no, you don't actually need the boomerang, but I still wanted to get the boomerang. Because stunning enemies in a cursed playthrough is necessary. And it's Navi. Thank you for coming, child of the crested hand. The spirit of winter has been waiting for you. Din is our dear friend. Now let me bestow the power of the spirit of winter on the rod you hold. When you swing the rod from atop a stump, the seasons shall change. In winter, the waters freeze and the snow piles up. Visit the other free spirits too. Please hurry to Din's aid. So this kind of gives you an idea of what the whole gimmick of the game is. In the overworld, you've seen the stumps around. If you jump on top of a stump and use the Rod of Seasons, then you'll change the season. And each season actually changes the environment, so it's different things. So, like they said, in winter time, some of the water freezes over, which lets you walk over it. And also, snow piles up, making platforms that you can go across. And another thing, certain trees also shrivel up in the winter, which allows you to pass through them, which is nice. So the item was actually the Rod of Seasons. New road shall surely open with its power. I dreamt of woods in the east, There may be an essence there. Arty, can you go for me? Yeah, it's not like he can move. But yeah, the hidden feature of winter, there's some trees that like kind of have bell-shaped tops. Those will like shrink in size when it's winter. So winter is probably the most useful season just because of all the stuff that happens in it. But the other seasons are also useful as well. And I should probably show off the Rod of Seasons. So, like I said, the Rod of Seasons can't actually damage anything, but it pushes it away, which there's at least one fight in the game where that's really useful. And back to the overworld. And I think we're going to call it an episode there just because I spent way too much time on the Suburban Dance. So, I'm Colorful Arty, hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time. In the next episode, we're going to be heading to the second dungeon. So, I hope you all have a great day, and may God bless.